Shohei slept 11 hours. Teoscar to get more assimilated. Tyler to get more assimilated. Obviously, Shohei and Yamamoto.
If you guys are able to accomplish all the goals you have with Shohei, do you think that he could have almost a Michael Jordan-like impact on the game of baseball and elevating the sport?
And I've talked to Mookie about this, and when you talk about the word legacy is what a lot of people talk about.
Come on, Show.
皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは、MLB 翻訳忍者です。本日は2024年3月16日に韓国で開催されたドジャースの記者会見をご紹介します。日本時間の3月15日に開幕戦に向けて韓国に到着したチームドジャース。大谷のインスタグラムでは夫婦の写真を初披露。韓国へのフライト前や飛行機内での様子を投稿し、仲睦ましい姿が話題を集めました。到着から一夜明け、3月16日に韓国の球場で記者会見が行われました。記者会見では通称ベッタニマンの MVP トリオが登場。また監督も登場し、チームや大谷への期待を口にしていました。その会見の様子を日本語字幕付きでご覧ください。
If you have a question for Dave, please raise your hand. We'll get you the microphone. Who is the first question for Doc?
Uh-oh, sorry guys.
We'll start with Kristen right up front to your right, Dave.
Hey, Dave. What has it been like? I know it's been only about 24 hours that the team has been here. How has this experience been for you so far?
It's been exciting. It's been great. I thought the travel was very seamless. Shohei slept 11 hours. James Outman slept 7 hours. So they led the team, and but everyone feels good. Guys got out. We've been welcomed it's been a great welcome from the people in Seoul, and so we're excited to play some baseball.
Go to the second row, Jack.
Dave, how much can a trip like this do for any team, but especially one like you guys with the expectations you have and all the new pieces you're kind of working into the group this year?
I think for this trip in particular, it's exciting. I think it can be something that can be galvanizing. We have a chance to bring a significant other. You're going to another country. So I think it's allowing for our players and families to come together. And so certainly in this, a team that's somewhat new, I think it's been fun to see guys spend time away from the ball field.
Questions, Juan?
Hey, Dave, we've talked about kind of the attention that you guys are going to get, throughout the season, but getting that reception at the airport and just kind of stuff like that, did that give you guys even more perspective of just, how much fanfare there is going to be around you guys this year?
It certainly is perspective. When we got to the airport, there were a lot of fans, a lot of media, and our players are very excited about that. And I just think it speaks to where the game of baseball is globally. I think it's the interest, the excitement for Major League Baseball is at an all-time high. And for the Dodgers to be one of the teams to represent Major League Baseball here in Seoul is quite the honor. But when you have great players that we have and you see the excitement, I think that this is a sign of what's to come for us when we go to play in other cities.
Go to Fabian on your right, Dave.
First, the important question, how many hours do you get on the flight?
So I slept for 4.5 hours, and I had a great night's sleep last night. So I am recharged, reset, and I'm on Korean time right now. I'm good.
How much, speaking of the attention though, how much did you guys sort of learn from this spring and sort of what that was like, and how much of a preparation, if at all, is that for what this has been?
Well, I think that we as the Dodgers, we did a great job of preparing our players to get ready for the season, and the people working for the organization, the front office, our director of travel, Scott Akasaki, clubhouse manager Alex Torres and all their staffs. They did a great job on the periphery trying to take care of all the logistics. So while we were taking care of all the baseball stuff, it was pretty turnkey and easy for us to just kind of pack our stuff, have our passports, and then turn our attention towards coming to Seoul and play baseball. And so for us, this kind of spring training has been pretty quick, but very seamless.
We'll take a question on the left, Dave.
Hello, Dave. So, Dave, you can't win the World Series in March and April, but what can you establish this time of year that leads to World Series winning teams?
I think the teams that seem to be in it every year, there is a bond that I think that is created that withstands ups and downs. And so I think that, like I said earlier, I think that us being able to take this trip together, allows for Teoscar to get more assimilated, Tyler to get more assimilated, obviously Shohei and Yamamoto. And I think that this is going to be good for our guys. And so, yeah, you can't win the World Series in March, but I do think that kind of guys creating a bond and also a way to play baseball. And so we got to pitch well, and we really got to keep our defense tight. And then on the offensive side, there's obviously a lot of talent, and our guys have got to realize their abilities and play to their talents.
And when it comes to Shohei, you've already seen his star power, and he's pretty much done everything in this game except play deep in the postseason. If you guys are able to accomplish all the goals that you have with Shohei, do you think that he could have almost a Michael Jordan-like impact on the game of baseball and elevating the sport?
Well, as far as talent, certainly. And I've talked to Mookie about this, and, when you talk about the word legacy is what a lot of people talk about. And you really, as an athlete, the guys that get the legacies are guys that win multiple championships. And Shohei, I don't think he's been in the postseason, and so he signed on here to win a championship and multiple championships. So that's his only goal, and so you've got to do that 7 times over to start talking about Michael Jordan. But you got to start somewhere. So that's our hope. That's our goal.
ちょっと結婚の質問になるんですけど、初めて奥さんと、報道陣の前にこういうふうに韓国で現れて、どうですか？すっきりした気持ちはあるんでしょうか？こういうふうにもう公表して、あと結婚の内容、馴れ初めとかできる限り言えることがあればここで言ってください。
もう詳細は発表したというか、インタビューで答えた通りなんでここで言う必要はないかなと思うんですけど。初めて一緒に、公式戦自体も見るの多分、一緒に来て見るの初めてですし、そういう意味ではいい思い出になるんじゃないかなと思うので、そこも含めてまずは自分のやることに、さっきも言いましたけどやることにまずしっかり集中したいなと思ってます。はい。
So I answered a lot of the marriage questions on the interview earlier, so I don't want to really get into details here, but it is her first time coming with me to a game like this, so I think it's going to be really great memories for both of us. But like I said earlier, I have one job to focus on, so that's baseball.
いかがだったでしょうか。チームの団結力が大事だと監督コメントにありましたが、大谷がいじられる姿を見て良好な関係が築けているように見えましたね。また、ジョーダンほどの影響力を持つためには、7度もワールドシリーズを制覇してくれ、という監督のコメントは、期待とユーモアにあふれていましたね。3月20日から始まるレギュラーシーズンが楽しみですね。本チャンネルでは、日本人メジャーリーガーに関する現地ニュースを日本語字幕付きでお送りしています。よければ、チャンネル登録、 高評価をよろしくお願いします。また次回の動画でお会いしましょう。